Coach Peter runs a light technical practice, but at the very end, during the last play, tragedy strikes.
Why must you do that?
Jared's injury came about from a breakdown drill that we did. It was the last group, and it was the last section before we were to finish. So I think it's just one of those bad injuries that happen in rugby. But, again, you can't change it. But unfortunate for him, it happened.
When I got the injury, I didn't know if it was serious, but I thought it was serious at the time. I just didn't want to think it was serious because I knew it had happened to me before, and I know it can be a serious injury, so I didn't know what to think of it at the time, but I kind of thought it was serious.
That's at least a grade 2 of the medial kernel there. I push it there till where it allows me with pain, and I don't give the infield even, so I'm scared it might even be a grade 3 over there, so it's completely off. So that's at least
6 weeks.
If it's grade 3, 4 to 6 weeks out. So my best advice would be, I can't test the ACL because it's too painful bending the knee over there. So my best advice would be, if he's got, see if we can get at least a sonar of that inside ligament over there.
Okay.
And then if we can take it further, might even try and get him into an orthopod and see if we want an MRI scan of that.
The first person I went to go and see was Cobus, the physio. He told me to rest it and keep the knee elevated, and then I went to the doctor after that.
Jared came running through the first time I went through. Then coach shouted at me for not tackling him, what. So he gave me pressure, like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. And then he went for a run again. And then I did what the coach told me to do. I tackled him. I kind of, in a way, blame myself for his injury.
We'll have to rehab for about 6 weeks. 6 weeks to up to 12 weeks. There's about 5 Springboks that I treated this way. That's played again, so it's not a problem.
Thanks, sir. Yeah, so there's so as you can see. All right.
Dr. Don Duplessis is a knee specialist. He works with some of the Springboks. He also worked with Victor Matfield, which had a similar injury, and he told me to keep a brace on for 6 to 8 weeks. This injury does mess up with my plans because I really wanted to end up in the last team and play the all-star team, but now with this, doesn't look like it's going to happen.
We take it from there.
I would love to play rugby as a career, of course, and things I've learned here I could definitely take with me till I die. I could take it to my grave. But I haven't really decided what I will do if rugby doesn't work out for me.
When I was 17, 18 years old, my parents asked me, what do you now want to do? And I had no clue, I just wanted to play rugby. And when I knocked my head was when I had to go and work as a manual labourer. And I realised you actually do need to have a tertiary qualification. So for a young man like Jared, who's now had the world at his feet and realizes, hey, this injury could happen at any time, studying hard and getting a qualification may suddenly become a focal point for his life, which is an important life lesson.
With rugby injuries, I had a couple. One of the biggest one was 95. Broke my neck 2 months before the World Cup. And that time it wasn't working, rugby was my only income. Only after that realized that after rugby you have to look to your future, and that's what players have to understand. Rugby is professional, but today you still have something to fall back on, because you can have one bad injury, you can't play again. and education is so important, especially when you're young. You have to have that degree or diploma or some trade behind you, so you've always got something to fall back on.
Do I have to go home now?